99, 100. All right, knock those push-ups out. Feels good to get those push-ups done and out of the way. I didn't really do 100, but you know, it feels good when you do. I'm gonna try to do mine today. I'll do a little bit for the video. The goal is to try to get 100 push-ups done in a day. At least that's my goal. But to start out, we just did a 7-day push-up challenge on the Patreon page. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Basically, just every day for 7 days, you're gonna try to do some push-ups. Day one, you're gonna start with just as many push-ups as you can do until you can't do anymore. Pretty simple. So, you know, how many can you get? 10, 20, 30, whatever it is. Keep track of the number. And then tomorrow, try the next item on the list. You can modify it. You don't have to do it exactly how I listed it, but try to, you know, do what you can do. Over 7 days, you're gonna feel a lot better. You might get a little sore, and that's okay, but at least you're dedicating yourself towards getting stronger. And push-ups are just a good benchmark to how strong you are with your upper body and your core. A push-up is basically just a plank where you're bending your arms and pushing your body weight back up. So you wanna be nice and straight when you do your push-ups. All right, that's why it's called a plank. You wanna be nice and straight, just like a board. There's no butt in the air, no sagging down. If your core isn't strong, you're gonna start to sag down, or you'll overcompensate by trying to stick your butt up in the air. I'm gonna show you a push-up with good form. We'll explain it a little bit here. Hands underneath the shoulders. You can bring your eyes up or nose up, you know, a little bit, just so if you were to fall, you wouldn't land on your nose. You can have feet straight back off your hips or even together. Excuse me, guys, I'm a little congested here for today with allergies, but bear with me. It's always worse when you're leaning down towards the floor. So what you're gonna do here is try to bend your elbows back towards your body and then push straight back up. When you get flared out with your elbows like this, it's usually, if you don't feel like those tricep muscles are gonna push you back up, what happens is you start trying to compensate and use other muscles, and you bring the elbows out to do that, get more of like the back and shoulders in there, most likely. But you wanna make sure you don't do that because it does put a lot of stress on your shoulders. If you can't do even one push-up the right way, then modify it. But when you modify it, you don't want to be sitting back like this because there's no weight on your arms, so you're not going to get any workout there. You want to get to the knees and have the body pretty straight with the weight still over top of your shoulders, over top of your hands, so everything is stacked right there. And then now you can press down and press up, and you're getting, you know, some weight over those arms. So that's perfectly fine too. If you have to modify them, then modify them. Or you can do as many as you can do regular and then modify after you can't do anymore, all right? There's always something that you can do there. If you tire yourself out, maybe the next day you could work on planks instead of push-ups. You may mix it up a little bit, but you know, try to make sure that every week you're getting in some push-ups and strengthening exercises. Right, the body weight exercises are great. You don't have to be lifting crazy heavy weights, but you do have to work on making yourself stronger. And as we get older, it's even more important to keep on top of, you know, just having some good strength so that our joints are protected and stabilized, and you know, we don't get any atrophy from just sitting around and not doing anything. All right, so push-ups. So if we're gonna do our regular push-ups, it looks something like this. Just bending those elbows, coming all the way down, pressing back up, and you know, just hands under the shoulders, body nice and straight. Hopefully, you know, you can see it from that angle. We'll do them this way. Again, just nice and straight with the body, bending the elbows, and pressing straight up. All right. Try to go down to the floor, because a lot of times close to the floor, maybe a fist off the floor, a lot of times people don't go down, and what they'll do, because they know they can't hold their body weight enough, they get to about here and then they push back up, because this is the point where you have to push your body weight all the way back up. So if you're doing that, there are a few things you can do to help, you know, not cheat on those push-ups. One of them is you can try a hand release push-up. You can go down all the way to the floor, take your hands off the floor, and then push your whole body up nice and straight together. All right. You can also do negative push-ups. So you start at the top, you go down slow, and then you're going to rock back to your knees to help you get back to your starting position. Even if you're doing normal, regular push-ups, so for those of you that are stronger already, you knock out your regular push-ups, then do a set of negative push-ups, because you can always go down and push yourself a little bit more. So you start at the top, you go down slow. I'll go down for a count of 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. And I like to hold it at the bottom for a second. Just drop it down. Come back to your knees so there's no real weight on your arms anymore. And then back up onto your hands to your starting position. Down, 2, 3, and 4. And drop it down. And rock it back. All right, so those are your negatives. But try to keep good form on your push-ups. Try the 7-day push-up challenge. I know you can do it. Modify it if you have to. Try the regular full push-ups. If you can't do them, go to the modified version or the negatives. But do something. Get off that couch, get down on the floor, and do those push-ups and keep getting stronger. Hope that helps, guys. Coach Rob, I'll see you next time. Keep getting stronger, guys. Keep pushing forward, and every day a little stronger, all right? Just get a good routine going. If you don't get down there and do the push-ups, nobody can make you do it. You got to kind of do it on your own. So you're going to like how you feel, though, once you start doing them. So it's a baby step towards getting yourself in good shape. Just drop down there and knock out a few. All right, guys. And then stretch out when you're done. Stretch those shoulders. Make sure even you warm your arms up, shoulders up a little bit before you do some sets of push-ups. But since they're just body weight exercises, it's not too critical. The push-up in itself is a warm-up. So, and that's where your mindset should go as you get stronger, that just doing a set of push-ups isn't your whole workout. Doing a set of push-ups is more like your warm-up. All right, that's my goal for you. And if you guys are experienced already and you're doing boxing competitions and stuff like that, if you guys are fighting and competing, then you start working on some plyo push-ups, bringing those hands up off the floor, being more explosive, some claps, stuff like that. All right? All right, guys, Coach Rob signing off. See you next time. Let me know how you're doing. Don't be afraid to shoot a message or make a comment. See you guys.